Hey, what's up everybody, this is Mike. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well, and today we are talking about drone footage and how you can spice it up a little bit by adding this free infrared LUT that I made. So every now and then I want to try out something new and switch things up a little bit, and recently I became obsessed with the color red, so I decided it's time to dive into LUT making and try to make a really good infrared LUT that I can use for some of my drone footage, just so I can achieve that dreamy, very unrealistic, foreign world looking colors that the red color gives to your footage. And I think I made it. I am very happy with the result for my drone footage, and I wanted to share that LUT with you. So I'll be linking that LUT in the description. It's completely free. You can check it out and try it out for yourself. But just a quick disclaimer, in order to make that LUT work very well for you as well, you need to have bright, vivid green colors in your footage, and that is simply because the LUT changes the hue of the green colors to red, and if you don't have any greens, then the footage will look very different. Feel free to experiment though, but in order to achieve the best results, in my opinion, you need to have a footage that has maybe large green fields or something else that has a lot of green in it, so that you can take advantage of that LUT the most. And before I show you how this LUT works and how to apply it, how to tweak it a little bit in order to make it work for your specific footage, let me just share some very exciting news first. I recently became a brand ambassador of Epidemic Sound, and if you're not aware, Epidemic Sound is one of the best companies out there for royalty-free music. This is where I get all the music for my videos ever since I started YouTube. So now being able to work directly with them is a huge accomplishment for me, and I'm very happy for that. And I'll share a link in the description that gives you a 30-day free trial for Epidemic Sound. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you can check out their service, see if it works well for you, for your needs, and just explore their huge library of tracks, effects, and everything else. So with that being said, let's jump to the computer so I can show you how the LUT works, how to tweak it, and make it work for your own footage. So here we are in Final Cut Pro 10, and of course you don't need to have this exact software. You can use any software that enables you to load LUTs. I'm just using that to demonstrate the LUT in action. But I have my two clips that I want to show you for this demonstration, and one of them is from the Mavic 2 Pro, the other one is from the Mavic Air. And I purposely selected these two clips because you don't really need the latest and greatest drone. You don't need to have D-Log M from the Mavic 2 Pro. You can use any drone as long as the footage looks good. So I've already graded very quickly my two clips. As long as you can achieve these bright, vivid looking green colors, you are good to go for applying the infrared LUT. So to do that, I'm going to load it by using the Color Finale Pro plugin. I'm just going to drag that on my two clips. And let's start with the first one. So here, as you can see, you can open the controls and you can load the infrared LUT. So to do that, you open the LUT utility, select LUT. If you haven't imported that LUT yet, you can choose a folder and import it, but I've already done that, so I can just select the Drone Supremacy IR LUT, and of course it's absolutely crazy. Luckily though, we can lower the mix, and that will just lower the intensity of that LUT, and I'll leave it about 70%. And of course that's still too much, it's too saturated, but we'll work on that right now. So to work on that, we can open this thing right here, which is the 6 vector plugin, and here you can adjust every single color, the hue, the saturation, and the luminosity of that single color. So we're starting out with the red, and if I change the hue of the red, you start seeing some changes. I don't want to mess with that. I just want to lower the saturation a little bit, and we can also tweak the luminosity or the lighting of that color. So I'm going to make it just a bit lighter and lower the saturation. And one little tip when you're working with red colors, also definitely you should check out the yellow as well, because it's very connected to the red color. So if you're adjusting the yellows, Here you won't see a big difference. Maybe on this side you will, but it's not a huge difference in terms of the hue. But if you change the saturation, you see that it definitely has an impact on your overall image. So play with the saturation both on the yellow and the red color until you're satisfied with the look you're going for. You can adjust the luminosity as well, although here we don't see a big difference just here in those trees, but the saturation definitely changes our general look. And one little thing, if you have nice looking bright blue sky, you can adjust the hue to that sky as well. You can make it less blue and more purple, or you can go to about something like this and make it more teal looking, and I really like that look, so I will leave it like this. You can change the saturation to that color as well. I'm going to slightly lower the saturation because I want to purposely engage the viewer towards those red areas here. And of course we can change the luminosity to that, and as you can see, if we lower it, we are bringing a bit more detail in the sky. If we bring it up, we're losing that detail because we are having too much highlights. And of course we can do the same thing with this teal color here. I'll just leave it like that, saturation something like this, and just to see, yeah, I'll leave it like that. And that's pretty much it for our first clip. We have a final result already, and if I disable Color Finale Pro, you're going to see how much of a difference that LUT makes. And once again, like I said, this LUT works the best for bright, vivid green colors. So this is where it makes sense to use that LUT. And just to show you again with the Mavic Air, it's absolutely the same. Let me just load the LUT first. There we go. It's super intensive, so we are going to lower it to about 65. Let's just leave it like this. And from here, from the 6 vectors, we can play with the hue, the saturation, and the luminosity of those colors. So red, we are going to leave like that. I will bring the saturation just a little bit, bring down the luminosity. Let's play with the yellow. And here the yellow makes a more of a difference compared to our first clip from the Mavic 2 Pro. So we need to adjust that accordingly and just see what makes sense. You don't want to go overboard with something like this or something like this. So just keep those values around the middle. I think that's probably one of the best things to do. Don't go overboard with any of those edits. And here I'm just going to play with the hue for those blue colors and make the sky a little bit less saturated to get that teal look. And there we go. This one was much faster than the other one, but you get the point. And there we go. This is our final look that we achieved with the infrared LUT. Let me show you once again. If we start with this, you color grade it quickly until you're satisfied with the green colors. Then you add the infrared LUT and you play with this 6 vector sliders and you adjust the colors accordingly. And for the Mavic Air clip, that's the same thing. If we don't color grade, we start with this, we color grade lightly, we add the LUT, we adjust the colors, and there we go. That's the look that we have achieved. I actually think this is a bit too strong. The saturation of these colors, especially the red ones here, are too strong, so I will just lower them both in the yellow tab and also in the red tab just a little bit. Of course, we are going for that dreamy, unreal looking effect, so even if it's a bit too saturated, that's all right too, because nobody expects that to be realistic anyway, so you can get away with some pretty saturated colors as well. And there you guys have it. This is my infrared LUT that I'm sharing for free with you. Check out the description if you want to download it, and don't forget to check out Epidemic Sound as well for a 30-day free trial for their service. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a real pleasure to put it together for you. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. This is Mike from Drone Supremacy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.